So I haven't made one of these, YouTube videos, raw videos where I talk about my journey. I just focused on day in a life videos, what happens in my days, but not, really talking about them here, face to face, raw to the camera. I've been also doing value, belief shifting videos for fitness coaches, basically the niche I help. But I never sat down speaking directly to you. I don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel. I almost have like 20 of them, and it's nothing, I know, but I'm proud of myself still doing it, still posting content. It's the same with Instagram. I only have like 70 followers, but I'm still going every single day. And I think that is the most powerful lesson I've learned, because I never done that in my life. Like, I saw when I got bad grades before, years ago, I gave up. I was like, man, this isn't me. This doesn't work for me. But just because I got one bad grade, does that mean I will get a bad grade tomorrow? No, it doesn't. Like, and this isn't about grades, of course, but it's that mind, that discipline of, setting yourself in that thought of, if I had one bad day, several of days coming ahead will be bad, but they won't. Like, you need to change that belief in your mind. And that's the biggest brutal truth I've learned in my journey. So this video is not only for me sharing, my mistakes, my goals, my wins. It's for you to actually learn, so you don't have to go through the same mistakes as me. And of course, I have, a philosophy that goes like, you need to go through mistakes, learn from them by yourself. And of course, that is the most powerful thing to do. Go through your mistakes, don't do the same mistake over and over again, and just get to learn from them, then provide with wins after that. And you of course need to do that. So my mistakes doesn't have to be in your journey, but I'm sharing them for you to feel like, man, I'm not the only one out there that goes through them. That's my biggest goal of sharing my mistakes, sharing my wins, sharing my journey to you guys. So you can't watch and analyze every single YouTube video out there, or Instagram reel, Facebook post, and so on. You can't analyze every single one of them and thinking, I will not go through these mistakes as these guys did because I watched every single video. Because you build on yourself after going through a mistake. You can't just avoid them, because if you're avoiding them, you avoid taking action, because you are putting yourself in a situation where you are afraid every single time, and that leads to not taking actions every single day. And I did that in the beginning of my journey. I've done that my whole life. I've just, avoiding making mistakes. And of course, you don't want to make mistakes, but you will have to do them. You will have to go through mistakes, because otherwise we won't learn. You will have to go through failure. You will have to go in this part of your journey. Then, and only then, you will go like this. You can't go like this all the time. You need to be very, very, very lucky. Born from maybe a rich family as fuck. I'm sorry for swearing right now, but it is so rare for one's journey to go like this the whole life. It's probably impossible. And I'm saying it with my heart. It is impossible, because the only thing you're learning from is your mistakes, your failures. You're not learning from your wins. You're just getting a high dopamine rate in your own mind. Then you need to have a reset. You need to have reset that again. You only get a win when you're going through a failure or a mistake. That's my philosophy. And that's what I wanted to share to you today. Not by a win, not by being happy every single day, but by failing, going through mistakes here and there in your journey. And of course, I'm not saying that you should do it every single day and just, focus on making mistakes. But you will have to go through them, or you will have to face them, even if you're scared as fuck. But that is when you need to jump. When you feel the most afraid in your journey, you need to jump. You need to take that step. And for me, that was posting my first piece of content. I was afraid as fuck, because my whole journey, I loved posting, content. I loved doing it, but I was too afraid, because people, they picked on me. They were like, why are you doing this? you only go to 6th grade. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And that made me realize, like, I can't do this, I'm too young. Then a couple of years later, I started to realize this is what I want to do in my life. Even if my family doesn't know about it, even if some of my friends don't even know about it yet today, I'm still posting. And if they get to know about it, if they start to pick on me again, there's no one thing. They won't be around in my life. Like, why should I listen to them? Like, if they are not going to be my future, is there a reason for me to actually listen to them and actually take in what they're saying? No. You should just surround yourself with the people that are supporting you and the right environment that actually gets you to win every single day, that actually gets you to put in the discipline and put in the work every single day. And I've started to do that with two of my founder friends that actually does the same thing as me, building nothing from a young age. And yeah, they're supporting me, I'm supporting them, and that's the main goal of this, being around the right environment, putting 101% into your work every single day. Then you have, like, you won't be a millionaire tomorrow, not the day after, maybe not the week after, maybe not the month after, but it will come a time where you actually see the results, where you feel like the work I put in, it matters. Piece of content I post, it got me to the position I am today. And I can promise you, just posting a piece of content, just developing your brand, will get you in positions that will change your life so fast. Like, I've been writing to this top of entrepreneurs, and they gave me like several of tips, several of advices. I've been on a call with one of them, and he just changed my belief shifting like this. And I think it's so important to actually be around those. And just posting content will get you to interact with so many people. So yeah, that is probably the main goal of this video, the main idea of sharing what I've been through in my journey and what you need to expect of being through your own journey. But yeah, I'm building, and let's see where I am in a couple of months, maybe in a couple of years. Who knows? Peace out.